Oops. Hello. How's everyone doing? Let us resume some more Odin Sphere. We should be able to finish off Gwendolyn's story tonight. And start a bit on Cornelius's. Let me also switch back to the audio capture. I was just doing some Final Fantasy XIV grinding before starting this. And I was checking out another stream, so I was meeting my OBS for a little bit. Let us see how tonight goes. A little bit tired, busy work day, and is that the game can be repetitive as much as I enjoy it. Like, you know, good fast-paced action, but it can be very samey too. You do it slow and steady. Yeah, let's go back and enjoy the book. And we gotta talk to peoples.
Ever since then, Oswald's been depressed and hasn't touched his food. When you woke up, he was so elated. But to be stolen by Ahalia. Brahm has also been injured, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, Oswald feels heartbroken by Gwendolyn initially giving away the ring. And let's talk to the shopkeeper.
I'm very worried. I hear that Brahm hasn't woken up yet.
And we got a lot of stuff in storage. Yeah, let's just put a few things on the item box. I doubt I'd need them, but you know, you never know with stuff. And let's go nom away and cook a village. I think I was in the other cafe last time.
Welcome! What can I get you today?
And thank you for the hosting, Magneto and Ashy. Ooh, brownie. Is there anything I could just kind of dig in at the restaurant? Ooh, look at that EXP.
With pleasure.
Let's dig in. Nom 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 nom.
Will this be all for you?
Just being silly. Let's enjoy this. Okay.
With pleasure. Bon appetit!
And another level up.
Will this be all for you? Thank you very much.
Let's see, there's still things to learn. How do we do controls again? This is how we do controls. Little attack boost with my cipher. I got 4 points, ability points. A little late for this, but might as well. I don't know if there's additional, scenarios and stuff that's in remastered.
The Halia has gone to the Netherworld. A place the living cannot go. 'Tis impossible for you to rescue him.
No. I know of one person who is able to make this possible.
Who?
The Demon Lord, Odin.
We gotta talk with Daddy.
You're looking slightly thinner. I've been waiting for you, Gwendolyn. I have heard of your exploits. Assaulting the enemy with just one spear. Retrieving the ring from those cunning and shrewd lasses. As long as we have the power to control the cauldron, their plans will go awry. You are the most wonderful daughter in the cosmos.
That's what
you are
she
as precious as that ring.
This is what she wanted.
Now, present your king with the treasures of victory.
This ring represents a bond with someone special. I cannot let it go.
Oh.
The reason I have come today is to inquire about how to enter the Netherworld.
What foolishness is this? Give me the ring.
You should know, Father. since you travel there to collect crystals. Will you please hear my request? Please, Father.
A daughter that has been banished wishes to make a deal with her father, the king of the nation? Very well. In exchange for the ring, I shall escort you to the Netherworld's border.
Father.
Now, hand me the ring.
No. Not until I make it back from the Netherworld.
Good on her standing up to her dad. It's like the story's pretty brief, but I enjoy it enough. And I could get pretty engrossed in some moments. Doesn't overstay its welcome either. Which, you know, I've been playing through a very text-heavy game for a while with a lot of cutscenes and talking. So this is really much a refresher game. Yeah, I think this is a good pick after Full Steel. Light story, fast-paced action, progress. Gotta shine on. Just gotta make sure that I don't miss any secrets. And let's see what the hint for this one is. Okay, so it's beating the Halia. That's just one of the rooms and beating the area itself. Nice. So this is the last chapter of Gwendolyn's story. Then we move on to another character. Okay, and we'll shine again. I wasn't paying full attention. I thought it was just to eliminate darker areas. I forgot about this. Well, good thing we got our archives. Okay, material and onion, okay. What was the other things? Let's do the thing. That was just limited to a certain specific area, I think. And we need more onions. We got a whole bunch of Medjugorjes from other stuff. Yeah, but we got S at least. Hey, we got pie for Mori. I mean, a recipe for Mori. Let's try growing the seed. Or the Bozan. Not yet. Onions, not you. plant thing. I don't know why I just get into a bit of a habit of just kind of relaying what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. That's pretty obvious. Used to just fill our conversation, so forgive me. And by itself, what does it do? Not bad. Maybe I should have gone with that with the pitches. Got the storage room. And then what does that equipment do? And I did it again. No. I really should, you know, not assign magic to the default circle position. I just feel like sticking around at this point because it's just sort of a little running gag with me. Okay, rest areas here. Could get a map or something. I think I've grown these seeds. And watch it wither and die. It served its purpose. Look at that goofy-eyed merchant.
Treasure. Eh? Why didn't you say you had money? My greed is the very reason I'm down here, but I do not regret it.
Well, good for you, I guess. Or even travels to the netherworld. He's very dedicated.
Maury's Touring Restaurant. No building, no problem. I am honored you have summoned me. I see you have a new recipe. Now then, what do you want to order?
Let's have some maple pie.
Very well. Leave it to me. Enjoy.
We could eat the maple pie anywhere now.
Is there anything else you want to order?
Nope.
I await your further patronage.
Let's level up the skill thing. Oh yeah.
I will, eh? Why didn't my greed?
I forgot to grab these initially. looks good. I'm just eating some chicken dinner as well. Oh boy, tentacles. And I'm playing a female character. Fun, fun. And we did it. The Phozon Prism. Oops, forgot to press X. Ooh, that's a lot of PP points. Going here. Will it be worthwhile? Don't know. Phozon. Hey, onion. Now let's try the new ability.
This is it!
With special animations and everything. Sweet. Nice. But didn't really do as much as I thought it would. Maybe with more enemies around. I should go heal. It hurts a little bit. like that angle. I think none of this works. Almost there. Freeze is pretty powerful with status effect. It's almost dead. Almost has him right now. Got a key. I apologize. My commentary is feeling a little lame tonight. At the moment, things are quiet. Yeah, not much to say. It's like we've basically seen what the game has to offer, and then we're just going to be going through it slow and steadily. Enjoy the moments, enjoy the story. I forgot a room. That will not do. And I could teleport right back to the room where the key is. I mean, where the locked door is, the opposite. I went too far. Not used to teleporting. I want a little bit in here. Texting for a moment. I'm kind of remembering that stacking on shine is useful because of one of the mid-bosses. Lots of exhaustion. And feeling a little full, but I was really hungry. Yeah, I'll leave the bone alone. Nope. So we're gonna go down here and do stuff. Here I go. There it is. Let's see, I believe, like I said, needs to shine. Yeah, because of that. So far, so good. It goes up a little there. Oops, wrong thing. I meant to use toxin. It's also purple. Well, this is easy so far, but then again, this is normal. And a lot of the battle designs were built based on the initial slower paced gameplay. That was pretty easy enough. Yeah, let's go here. I'm gonna stretch a bit just to kind of feel a little more awake. I'll be back in it soon. Okay, I'm back. Let's do things and stuff. I'm gonna make another of these.
I have poison if you want. Unfortunately, I do not have a blade to coat with it.
Maybe it's for the best.
Maury's Touring Restaurant. No building, no problem. This place is still eerie no matter how much I visit. Oh, but I'm not afraid. I see you have a new recipe. Now then, what do you want to order?
It is okay if you're afraid. It's cool.
Very well. Is there I await your further patronage.
Okay, now let's move on to here. I'll try to build up 30 DP points for Blizzard. I should check out what skills I could level up. 6 points for that. And we could fit here. Oh. I dozed off there for a moment, sorry. Yeah, it's one of those nights. I'll do my best. That is nice artwork. a moment. I thought family was calling. So we just got some extra lore stuff about the queen of this realm. We'll be seeing her soon. Let me just explore the rest of the map. We got a small key. I don't know why I was thinking it was a battle room. And we gotta fight for this while I was on prison. Okay, now I see where the moon crescent was. As I keep looking at the sun crest. Let's do it. Careful, especially in my tired state. Oh. It didn't go well. One down. Oh, I better retreat. Has a whole lot of HP. gotta be a little careful. With all this darkness and stuff. I need some help. There. Yeah, I need more healing potions or something. I should have evaded that one. So close. Yay for all my ice beams. It went a lot smoother. That'll be good. Ugh, feeling really tired. Maybe it's for the best that's kind of a quiet night, or maybe have a more interactive chat would help. I don't really know. I don't know things. Well, I know there's a bunch of undead in the way. And I also feel like the two sloppy in that Holly fight. First one, this was fine. This is the second one. The harder one. What am I doing? I was looking for a character. I just kind of want to subconsciously doing it. Those enemies are annoying. They play things very fast-paced and aggressive, and least to the extent of my defense. Like, you could just get hit by even obvious things. Or just kind of button mashing. That's hard not to for me. I like the pacing of this a lot, it's real fun. It may not sound like I'm having fun, it's only because, you know, I'm just tired. Real tired. And looking at the audio volume levels, maybe I think maybe I should lower this a little bit. Let me check something on my phone. Alright, sounds fine. Well, I just lowered the game volume a little bit. If anyone that wants to chat, you know, just let me know if there's audio issues, let me know. For the lurkers, sorry. Finish the map for some reason. They're careless and want some enemies. And let's mix one more potion. Oh, level 1. Oh. Oh, what happened to me here? Oof. Gonna do that as a thing. Good work. What did I do? I just kind of dozed off there. Yeah, part of me just kind of wants to maybe call it a night a little early because I'm just kind of not doing too hot. Need to make some little bit of progress. Yay for progress. Caffeine is not kicking in fast enough. Let's go back to Mori and heal up a little bit.
Touring restaurant. Call. Do you have ingredients? Now then.
That's not enough. I could buy some milk and eggs.
Thank you very.
You got milk and eggs, sir?
My greed.
Oh, whatever. We'll just use a thing. I didn't mean to cancel that. I didn't mean to eat it twice, I mean. Why did I do that? I'm being weird tonight. Well, just in case something goes horribly wrong, let's save. That'll be good.
How irritating. Barging in here without an invitation. You're as arrogant as your father. You, daughter of the petty thief who steals my jewels. Don't delude yourself into thinking that you'll leave here alive.
Great Queen of the Dead, please let Oswald go. Please return my husband.
Well, well. So you've come running after your master like a lapdog.
Oswald!
His life has been given to me in exchange for power. He walks along the abyss of eternal death while serving alongside me. He was pledged to be mine before he ever met you. You are a nuisance to us. Allow me to personally extinguish your life.
The Valkyrie do not fear death, and if death cannot be avoided, then I welcome my fate. But losing Oswald to you is more painful than death itself.
So you say. You have no idea. What do you plan to do with that spear made from my jewels? Look around you. Many souls merge together to become crystals, then return to the world above. You're risking your very soul by playing with that spear. And now the time has come to receive your punishment.
Okay, so this is the final boss for Gwendolyn. Odette, Queen of the Dead. Look at her bony arms and stuff, you know. Fan service. And I remember this fight on the PS2. It lags the hardware a lot. But look, no lag. It's nice. This is what the fight is meant to be. Silky smooth fun. Ow. Yeah, this song is pretty good. Sort of final bossy. Though I like the regular boss theme a lot more. That song is good. See, I'm very reckless. Oh. Too many things going on. Well, not really too many things compared to that mid-boss in Act 4. With the airship and all these explosions and lightning and all that. Again, look at those arms things. Now she's a spider lady. That's not very flattering. Hey, Crimson, how you doing? I apologize in advance, for any, meh commentary. I'm feeling very tired. It's one of those nights. Like, while I'm just shortly after starting the stream, I'm just starting to feel a little exhausting. Doesn't help that things were mostly quiet until you came along. Hope your day's going okay. Oh yeah, the Sentinels 13 one. Feels like it's being developed forever. I hope everything goes okay with the game. I think it's coming in Japan this fall. Yeah, it would be nice to get it. I like Vanillaware stuff. It's a guilty pleasure. If all else, gorgeous art. Oh. So close. Nice. We did it. A nice level to finish our chapter with.
Both the living and the dead could exist in this land. Because I bridged the gap between these two worlds. Now those that are still alive will forever be barred from entering. The path will close and all ties to your world will be severed. Death will become more horrifying and abominable than ever before. When the world sees its demise, remember the fury you unleashed.
Way to ruin it, Gwendolyn.
Oswald!
Gwendolyn, hold on.
Thanks, Dad.
The Netherworld has been sealed. The only way to enter that land now is to accept death. There is no other way.
Oswald! You're awake.
The only thing that can overcome death is pure love. I can no longer collect crystals from the Netherworld. But if I can regain the ring and the cauldron, I have no need for them. Fulfill your promise. Give me the ring.
This is a symbol of Oswald's love. Right now, it represents all I am. If you take this away, there will be nothing left of me. If you must take it, my life must be taken too.
Gwendolyn.
Stop this nonsense. What you believe to be everything is merely an illusion. You are married because I ordered it.
Love is an illusion to begin with. I do not fear losing honor, but I am terrified of losing this illusion.
You fool! Are you saying you will sacrifice your life and your pride just for love?
Stop it! Do you really want to do this to your own child?
This is unforgivable. You are ruining my plans. But my dear, beloved daughter, look at your father. I am powerless against your decisions. If I am to be any kind of father, I must show you compassion. Do as you wish.
Father!
Silence. Speak no more, disloyal one. Holder of the Belter Reaver, I entrust my daughter to you.
Gwendolyn, it pains me to keep you with me, knowing that you have such conflicting feelings. But even though I knew that, I could not stop myself from pursuing you.
Oswald, I do not mind if my emotions have been caused by a spell. If I can be by your side, I will endure any hardship.
You are a shining star that lit my way as I roamed the darkened earth. Until I met you, my heart was empty. But now it is different. I have experienced both happiness and fear. Happiness in experiencing the light that is your love, and fear of losing it. A light that is more precious than life itself.
It will never disappear. My love will shine like the stars forever. Please, don't let me go.
And there goes the bird. That was cute. And I feel that Oswald's English voice acting is sort of the weakest in the game in general, but it has its moments. When he stood up to Odin, that was a good part. But no, under normal speaking, it just feels kind of weak. I like a lot of the other English voices instead. Even though we just finished Gwendolyn's act, we still unlocked the last skill. So I don't know if there's any extra bonuses. Like, we don't play as Gwendolyn again until the last chapter, where we play as everyone. And we got the next book. I think I'm gonna just start the first level of Cornelius's, then call it a night here. And let's just see what happens when we, Check it out. Nope, it just goes back to the epilogue. So we can repeat that again. Return to attic. So, let me change up the stream title a little bit. So, now we're going to start up the Cornelius arc. A bunny linked to the past. Yeah, his costume basically looks like Link's. Let us begin.
Cornelius, are you going to the forest again? You've changed recently. I thought you would have learned to be responsible, but you are still immature. No matter how fascinating that girl in the forest is, remember, you are a prince. Be reasonable and stop acting like a fool.
Your Majesty, the prince merely wishes to sow his wild oats while he retains his youth.
Stay out of this, you court jester.
Calling the royal sorcerer a fool is quite harsh.
Father, as I have said, 'tis no mere game or jape. My feelings are genuine.
I told you what happened to your uncle. Do you recall?
Are you saying you wish to commit the same mistake? My brother loved a common girl from the village and was disowned by the king. After suffering that humiliation and fleeing the country, he fell ill.
Father, this is different. The woman I love is no low-class commoner. I do not believe she is unfit for royalty.
A kingdomless princess. What did she expect of you when you first met?
Father, please stop insulting her. You may be my father, but I will not hear her impugned.
Cornelius, I know of another princess. More beautiful, more honorable, wealthier. Let your princess of the forest know my feelings.
Regardless of what you say, my mind is made up. If you do not approve, I shall abdicate my heritage.
Cornelius, wait!
Your Majesty, the prince will eventually come to his senses. Perhaps we ought to leave him be for now.
I don't really want to talk while the cutscenes are being played, so I just try to land things in between. Well, something happened right afterwards.
Where am I? Where is this? Oh! What's happened to me? My body. My ears. I'm a beast.
You're a puka.
What in the world? Is this all a dream? No. This gloom. It chills me down to the bone. This is all too real. This place. It's so strange. It's entirely devoid of life here. If the stories of the Netherworld are true, then this is surely it. I have to find my way back. Back home to Titania. I must return to the princess.
We got more cutscenes.
Huh?
You're sent. Are you not Titanian royalty?
Aye, so I am. I am Prince Cornelius. When I woke up, I was like this.
Cornelius. I cannot see, but I know. Yes, surely, 'tis you.
This fearful voice that speaks to me from the darkness. Who are you?
Even if I told you, you would not believe me. Do not approach me. My flesh is merely a banquet for maggots and other filth. If you saw my body, your very soul would tremble, and your blood freeze. Take that. You shall find it useful. As Prince of Titania, 'tis your responsibility. That sword may eventually make my identity known.
What do you want of me? Do you know what has happened to me?
Go now. If you do not wish misfortune to haunt you forever, aim for your home, Titania. Your destiny awaits there.
Wait!
Please go. Let me rest.
He's gone. Tis a dream, an illusion. I'm still asleep in bed. Please let it be a dream. Let me wake from this nightmare and be greeted by the sun's warming rays. But I have no choice. I must continue.
Okay, so with the first cutscenes, I Can't stop Cornelius, his heart. He's very set on, of the woman his dreams, and he can't be swayed by that. That's understandable. And also, look, he has the big sword, blonde hair, wears some green. He's totally Link. And then we got this ability. So the characters play out mostly samey from each other. So that's where the repetition just really starts kicking in. Like, this is the last dungeon for Gwendolyn, and it's the first dungeon for Cornelius. So most of the levels are going to be repeating.
I must speak with you. It is an urgent matter. Please wait for me at our usual spot. I would like to finally shake the indecisiveness I have held for so long. My love, I shall speed towards you, quick as the wind.
Prince Cornelius.
Well, he's stuck in the netherworld at the moment. Yeah, his heart is set on one woman, despite with his father's wishes, and apparently got punished for it. Let's see, his skill set. Do we have anything yet? Getting these things soon.
It hurts! It hurts! The pain won't go away even if my flesh rots off!
Ooh.
If I could only pass out from the pain, then it would briefly go away. But relief won't come.
Yeah, that sounds torturous.
Where is it? My poison blade. Find it for me.
I have prayed for forgiveness, but there is no salvation.
Hear me, sinner. Hear my confession. Hear me.
Yep, not really much there.
We say how much it hurts, or how apparent our greed has become. But mere words cannot do justice to the anguish I feel.
I have poison if you want. Unfortunately, I do not have a blade to coat with it.
Okay, we've definitely seen that NPC before. Same lines and everything. So it's gonna take a little while to warm up since, brand new character, we're level 1. We barely got stuff. But let us begin.
I sense signs of life in this land, ruled by carnage and destruction. Be this a trick? Can I hope? Alas, I have naught to lose. All I feel now is resentment and hatred. I have lost any compassion I once had.
You, walking skeleton! Stop right there! Who are you?
I know who he is.
I do not remember names. Who are you? Aimlessly roaming this land? What purpose do you have? Spirits and goblins shall find you and tear your tender flesh to ribbons.
What do you suggest I do?
You. Do you wish to leave here?
Well, yeah.
In order to do so, 'tis necessary to receive permission from the Queen. Let me guide you to her. But in compensation for my services, I ask you to take me with you when you leave. Agreed?
How greedy of you. I cannot promise your safety.
Now come, and be quiet, or else they will gather. What are you doing? Stay close to the candle. Without light, you shall not be able to see the ghosts.
Yeah, still a little more tired, but I feel a little more awake compared to like 20 minutes ago. Let's start doing our thing. Gather up materials, gather up a bunch of stuff. Why am I having trouble? And this is how we glide. Just twirling our sword around like this. I don't think that's how it works, but then again, this is a magical game. Hey, we did it. And that skeleton we saw earlier with the crown and everything, he's very important, but you'll see who he is when the time comes. I remember that character to an extent. We don't have any abilities yet, so we just do basic slashing and hacking. Hacking and slashing. Yeah, I just gotta get used to some of the different feel of Cornelius. He's got the power. And let's level that up since that's our only skill for now. So as I was saying, it's like, even though they mostly play similar, there's some little quirks that makes it different from playing Cornelius than Gwendolyn. Like his airborne attack has a different feel. And it's a little harder to cancel than Gwendolyn's. It's a little hard to explain, but I can just kind of feel it when I play it on the controller. And let's set the shortcut. Let's do the power attack as the regular circle. Let's go this way. And apologies for, saying things in kind of a weird or bumbly way. Words are hard, man. I hope you know what I mean. How do I say a thing or do a thing? And he's a little bit slower than Gwendolyn. Like there's a delay in the sword attacks, as you can kind of see. And again, since Gwendolyn is the first character, she's kind of the first for a reason when she's kind of more beginner oriented. Let me check the box. If I could get myself in a nice position, it's kind of awkward. Nope. Item boxes are not shared between characters. I had to double check.
I will not hand over my tray. Why didn't you? My greed is the very...
And use the merchant here. Look how triumphant he looks. And not too big since it's the first area, but kind of bigger than Gwendolyn's. And let me see what the hint for one of the other ones is. Before the endpoint and rock left, look above and investigate, okay? Do we have more yet? Nope. No restaurant yet. This is a little bit different. Gwendolyn didn't have the poison holes and stuff. She's too good for that. They don't hurt and stuff. So even though it's the same level technically, it's at least there's some minor variety. Look how fast the boss's HP is depleting compared to the other stuff. Oh jeez. Let me charge up my controller. One moment. And even though I'm very aggressive in button mashing action RPGs, I should still pay attention to stuff. That'll be to me some good. But I'm just kind of zoning out at times too. That wasn't too bad. I could have used Shine if I was being a little conservative. Lots of Shine here. I'll use some Shine here. We got a whole lot of them. Yeah, this is taking a little getting used to because of his clunkier attacks. Though this attack and this ability is good. Lots of Shine in the Netherworld. Yeah, it's not as fast as Gwendolyn's gliding. Look how the sword's growing. And we'll check for any secrets there. Okay, so we got carrots here, so we gotta make some healing potions. It's one of those nights that are quiet. At least the last Tuesday was good. It was too far away. Let's double up this cipher. Let me just look in the message for a moment. Slow gliding away. Bunny Link is trying his best. But he's got the power. Quick EXP and clear the inventory. Oh, I already talked to you. Yeah, having more onions around is good. Use a whole lot of other things. Crouch attack. Some of these enemies are kind of annoying. Ghost ladies mostly. Kind of a sloppy win. At least I made it. Okay, now I should actually eat more mulberries. Secrets and wonders await me here. It doesn't look like. these guys are a little fast. No, nothing here. I'm just mindlessly checking every open room. Yeah. I'm just gonna look it up quickly just to see what I miss. I tired. Okay, hidden rooms by the end, so I didn't get to it yet. Hey, Dr. Pikachu. Welcome to I Tired. I was feeling especially tired earlier, but I got some energy out of me to do one more level. Because I was kind of dozing off in Gwendolyn's final chapter, and then like... Ooh, you got a new PC, congratulations. Feel free to send me pictures on Discord or something, if you want to. Or if you're just going to be showing off publicly, then that's cool too. It's also a quiet stream night, so yeah. One of those nights where I feel like my commentary is kind of lame. And repetitive and botching words. AKA the usual. Maintaining the status quo. We got the mid-boss now. I was wondering if he's going to show up. Yeah, it's kind of too bad, yet not surprised that there's the mid-boss is the same. Let's do this. Ouch. That went well. Okay, so there's supposed to be a hidden thing in this room. Okay, so that's what I meant. Look at that gap. And we got another thing. Well, we only have 2 abilities, so let's try the arc wheel. Let's set it to up circle. That could be useful. Spin to win, that's what Cornelius is about. Well, that would be nice. Yep, I finished up Gwendolyn's story. Now I get to enjoy Rabbit Boy. Yeah, it never bothered me. I like rabbits a lot, so playing as a Bunny Link, you know, it was always kind of appealing. I feel like I was gonna say something else, then just kind of changed it midway. I don't even know what this sword is called. It hasn't been mentioned so far, I'm very sure of that. I gotta spin to win. So I think about chapter 2 or so is where I left off with Cornelius in the Vita version. I got sidetracked by other stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's all about spinning to win. His bunny form gives him super spinning strength. Well, for now we got a boss to fight. Oh. The title idea, Dr. Pikachu.
What an odd blade. It is frighteningly sharp. It must be a magic sword.
Indeed it is.
Next Odin Sphere stream is going to be called Spin to Win.
From the jewels selfishly stolen from here by the dwarves. Sinful bandits who have blundered into the netherworld while alive. Ask yourself how you came to hold that sword. If you wish for the Queen's compassion, be a dear and hand it over to me. I will give you a peaceful death.
You are the Queen of the Netherworld? I am the Prince of Titania. I do not know why I am here. I would like you to return me to the living world.
Once you enter this land, you cannot be allowed to leave. Whoever you are is irrelevant. Your careless existence makes you want to leave. This is the land of the dead. Once you taste death, you will appreciate it.
Well, we gotta beat up Gwendolyn's last boss. Also, before I forget, let me take a look at the story order. So, the left is Gwendolyn's stuff. Cornelius starts here. Basically the earliest, alongside Velvet's in story number 5. So that's why we're able to fight Odell, since chronologically, you know, Cornelius fought her first before Gwendolyn did. Whereas Odin got sadly defeated around here. Way later in the story. Yeah. So it's very nice, and I really appreciate that there's a chronological order to the story that you can just kind of see where everything is timeline. And you could actually just watch the cutscenes in rapid succession, so that's always a nice feature. I always appreciate that with the game. And in order, Cornelius' story ends the earliest. Yep, timeline shenanigans, so it's easy to follow. And then there's this cluster, which is a whole different thing. No, that's always been in the PS2 original Crimson. That's one of the things I really liked about the game, there you could just kind of, you know, play out the cutscenes and just kind of watch them straight. And it neatly shows the timeline. Yeah, it's always been there. I remember that much. Spin to win. That's cool. probably just gonna be seeing that a lot with Cornelius. Everything's better with spinning. Nope. It's always been the thing in the story, they have to check the story option. Like, if you ignore it, then yeah, it's confusing what happens when. But I never had trouble with it. And I can casually explain it here and there. It's like, okay, this is early on to the story chronologically, where Cornelius is fighting Odin. Then a bunch of other stuff happens in between. You mean the 5 Crimson? Got 5 characters. Yeah. I still feel like Gwendolyn's been my favorite to play through, but I have not played with all the characters in the remaster, so that might change my mind. Well, no one seems to like Mercedes. Poor Fairy Queen. She's unloved. I'm okay with her, but her fighting mechanics is awkward. And I don't know how it is in the remaster. You know, with the lack of stamina meter. Lack of stamina meter. Stamina meter. That's what I said. Spin to win. Arc is too high. Yeah. Poor Mercedes. And we win. We've beaten up the queen, but she'll remain until later.
Fine. Go if you wish. Even if you leave here, you will enter the Demon Lord's domain. The Valkyrie that serve that man are always searching for trespassers. They will capture you. You may wail in futility, but I must inform you. Those who are placed in the Netherworld while alive are sinners facing my judgment. Such people never find peace, even after death. They are destined to be torn apart by ghosts and shall forever wander the land. You will join them.
But I was not sent here. I have not sinned or committed any crime. I merely woke up and found myself here. Queen of the Netherworld, I shall go. Allow me to prove to you that this is some mistake.
Your short life is a dream. Death shall awaken you.
And yeah, Crimson, yes.
Your sword has prolonged it.
Yeah, the Puka stuff is a curse.
Your soul shall never rest. The Puka shall stay afloat with a candle and light the way across the desolation. Prepare yourself.
I forgot the finer story details.
So I have escaped the Netherworld.
Oops.
But as the Queen had warned, I soon became a prisoner of the Demon Lord.
Hey, Cornelius' fun time adventures. Okay, we got our first magic ability. Okay, I'm gonna be calling it a night here. I'm feeling a little less tired compared to the first hour. But I don't want to push my luck. Just gonna take it easy here. Sorry, Crimson. You know, we started chatting more, but yeah, I'm a little out of it. And as for the raids, I'm gonna go bother Stardust. She's raided me before, and I feel like giving her some love. She's been good to me, and she usually streams before me, so let's go bother her. Like I said, Oswald's English voice actor feels the weakest to me, but that's just how I feel. I like the rest of the English cast. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow or Saturday. I'll be out doing some social stuff. I'm gonna resume stuff with Bad Games Sunday on, well, Sunday. So, yeah, look forward to some E-strategy there. Then we're gonna resume some more Odin Sphere on Tuesday-ish. Till then, have a good night.
You cuddly